You excited? No, wait. Let's see how. Wait, let's get to the point of how this all led up to fucking Donda. By the way, there was a leak. This was what day is today? Monday. So it was Sunday was the listening party. So it was Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken. People were like, "Yo, there's an event in Atlanta, in the stadium, is a rap event." Kanye was born in Atlanta. Apparently he's not from Chicago, which is kind of crazy. I guess he was just raised there, but he wasn't born there.
Okay.
So
I guess he did have this thing where he drove to Chicago in one of them songs. He has no. It was so cold. Oh. Did he say Atlanta? I didn't know if he said Atlanta, but he definitely has a song where his mom driving to Chicago.
And then boom, apparently, who's the guy the Migos beat up?
Justin LaBoy or LaBoy, I think he is. He that nigga that be putting respectful in front of every sentence or behind every sentence. # respectful. I don't know who the fuck he stole that from. He ain't invented it. And Katie.
Oh yeah.
A wild pairing of people to play an album for. Katie and Justin LaBoy.
And then it's like, yo, me and Katie are going crazy. Then he started saying sonically and all this bullshit thing you say, and I'm like, wait, maybe he did listen to the album. And then bam, we get the picture, and I'm like, holy shit, that is really fucking Kanye. I mean, his face is covered, but I mean, it's Kanye. Bro, and what's so insane, I'm like, bro, isn't Katie supposed to be playing in the Olympics? What was he doing in Vegas? I sent in your DMs and shit. It goes down in the DMs. That guy VIK, he pretty much has a breakdown and shit, and we can just go over it and shit. You know, I was in the streets all night. You know, and by streets I mean Twitter.
I really hope Kanye shows his production skills on this album. I would like to see him. I know where this shit is going. I don't know. I know where this is going. I would like to see him put Black's underground vocals on his album, such as the Never Broke Again movement, founded in Louisiana. I fucking knew this was going to Youngboy, bro. I fucking knew it. I really hope Kanye shows his production. He don't even stop like that. Do we know where this guy is that's tweeting about the Kanye album?
No, but he was actually at the event because it pretty much followed everyone else's tweet that was at the event. Maybe he might be. You might be a journalist or some shit, but I seen his tweets. It was very credible. Like everyone had this same thing. The only one that stood out at me that might not be true is, this is just a me thing, was Future. I think he or someone else was mentioning Futures on the album, but again, like Kanye be having like 10 people on a track. So are we getting a Future verse, or are we just getting Future saying,
sonically impressive album today? I find that unfucking believable because he dropped My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Get the fuck out of here. This will not. I'll guarantee this. Any nigga who want to bet me that this is not Kanye West's most sonically impressive album, then you bet me that shit. But there are some beautiful songs, some hard songs as well. Apparently he doesn't curse where he says nigga and bitch. I'm like, and that is cursing. I don't know why they say he doesn't curse when you say nigga and bitch.
Yeah, he's pretty much cursing and shit. And Ethan said he doesn't have the herbs he paid. Like, damn, bro, you really fuck with Top like that. That shit crazy.
Eminem is on Donda? Really?
Eminem is not on Donda. I don't believe that. Well, yo, Jonathan, what Twitter say? And how you doing, by the way? But what Twitter streets you be in? But I hate that he rated the album. I'm like, how the fuck you rate albums in a live event?
Yeah, that's good. Bro, these niggas be at there. You can't even hear an album at a listening party.
Ew. Unless you're like in the fucking very front. Even then,
there's so much noise, and there's no way you can judge that shit because that shit is just vibes. That is not the album is just vibes at that point.
Yeah, like I remember when 1980, J. Cole's KOD when 1985 was like so gas and shit. People were like, "Yo," I think it was B-Dot's like, "Yo, that's gonna be a problem." And I'm like, I love 1985, but just the way when we got the record and like, yo, he dissing a couple rappers, I'm like, oh shit, who he dissing? And that motherfucker's Lil Pump.